Hi guys, it's Sebastian with Looking, Feeling, Smelling Great. I'm back with another video, and today I'm here at Bruno Fazzolari's studio, and we're going to discuss 3 of his more masculine fragrances. So those would be Lampblack, Room 237, and 5. So please stay tuned. So guys, if you don't know Bruno Fazzolari, he's a pretty well-known indie perfumer, and he has pretty big quantity of releases.
A few perfumes.
Yeah. How many do you have?
Up to 7 now, and then with a special edition of one of them.
Cool. So how did you get started in perfumery and making perfumes?
Well, I started by collecting perfume and being really interested in it, and then collecting essential oils, and then because I'm a painter, I can't help myself, I need to mix things. And then little by little, I realized that I was making perfume.
Accidentally?
Kind of. Almost, yeah. I didn't really set out to become a perfumer.
Wow. Interesting. So we were going to discuss your 3 more masculine fragrances, and the most famous of all, or the biggest selling one of
yeah,
the
well,
collection?
it's the one that's the one that's received the most attention.
And also been praised by
the Emperor of Scent,
Luca Turin.
Luca Turin gave it 4 stars about a year ago, actually.
Cool. So Lampblack, can you tell us what Lampblack's all about, and we can take a sniff after.
So yeah, let's take a quick smell. Lampblack is it's basically a vetiver fragrance.
Mm-hmm. And I'm a huge fan of vetiver.
It's a very dry vetiver. It emphasizes the sort of smoky, rubber, tar aspects of vetiver. I was actually working on a body of work around the smell of ink, ink paintings that I was doing. And printer's ink has a really specific kind of smell, or being in a print studio or an artist studio. And I combined vetiver with nagarmota or cypriol.
Okay.
And the cypriol gives it a little bit of that petroleum quality.
Interesting.
I wanted to, sometimes people take vetiver in more of a sweet direction. I really just wanted to dry it out.
It's pretty dry, but it's also got this freshness around it, I think, from some kind of a citrus.
So there's a big citrus note on top. There's a very grapefruity note that lasts well into the base. And then there's actually a very classic top notes of just all those, some of the herbal sort of classic notes that you catch in an eau de cologne.
Oh wow!
Right.
That's quite nice. I would see this being worn by men, probably like an everyday scent, an office scent.
So Lampblack, I think one of the reasons it's been very successful is that people feel comfortable wearing it in many, many circumstances. During the day, job interview, if you're going out at night with people you don't necessarily know.
It's safe.
It's safe. It's also a little bit edgy.
It is a little edgy.
The smell is still unusual, and it explores facets of vetiver that are unfamiliar.
True.
But it also has like a nice lastingness without being overpowering for people.
Cool.
So
yeah,
it's kind of a go-to sort of scent for people.
It's definitely not the traditional vetiver because it's got some additional things happening there, but vetiver lovers would definitely like this one. And
yeah.
Probably vetiver haters would like it too.
And actually, a lot of vetiver haters do like this one a lot.
Cool. Yeah. So what's next? Which one should we?
The next, I think, probably also kind of traditional and classic is 5. 5 is explores this just sort of the classic gentleman's citrus accord, very fresh. With a little bit of unexpectedness in there. There's lime, orange, bergamot. Then there's all the aromatics like rosemary, thyme, and the base is actually has a very different vetiver. I use a different extraction of vetiver for that.
Wow.
And sweet woods. There's an oak moss in the base.
Wow, those are really nice.
Yeah. People like that for summer.
It sounds like I would. Yeah, it smells like I would wear it in the summertime, especially with the humid heat we've been having here.
Yeah.
I think this would be great. Very refreshing.
Fresh,
and clean too.
Clean. It has a good longevity and a nice kind of a pleasant silage.
Wow.
So then, actually segueing out of clean, the next one into ultra clean is Room 237, and I made this for The Shining, Stanley Kubrick's Shining. So this is inspired by the green tiled bathroom where all the horrible stuff happens in The Shining. And I wanted to push the edges of a clean scent to make it a little bit scary. In The Shining, that clean bathroom is actually a frightening place. This starts off with a vinyl shower curtain note, very avant-garde, kind of edgy.
It is different, yeah. It's very soapy.
Soapy,
Clean.
soapy, cleanser, steam.
Wow.
But then the dry down actually proves to be very wearable. And people like this because it has a freshness in the base of opoponax and costus root, which are unusual notes that people don't use a whole lot anymore. And there's even a little bit of almost an incensey or quality.
Wow.
People ask me what it is, and it's probably closest to a fougere. As in a traditional form, it's on the skin. It has a bit of a fougere.
Wow. Yeah. All three of them are excellent. I think I could see a lot of men wearing these, even though this one's edgy. It's still, I think, it's drying down to be something very wearable and.
This one starts off. I kind of wanted it to be like a horror movie shock. Like it starts off with something that you think you can't handle.
Wow. Yeah.
And then the dry down becomes really hypnotic.
Yeah, the vinyl note is a little different, but
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Yeah.
So how do you come up with names for your fragrances?
Naming's really important, and I spend a lot of time just sort of simmering. Lampblack is actually the pigment in India ink is called Lampblack. There are about 4 different painters' blacks. One of them is ivory black, which is made from charred animal bones. Lampblack actually used to be collected from the inside of oil-burning lamps, the soot from oil-burning lamps.
Okay.
The name for 5 is a little more complicated. It had to do with a series of 4 paintings, and then the 5th thing I installed was a scent, and it was an installation around a perfume, which was 5.
Cool.
And room 237 is just named from the room in The Shining.
The Shining, yeah. So these are eau de parfums?
They're all eau de parfum. Yeah.
And how much do they retail for?
They are actually depends a little bit on the ingredients. Lampblack is a little heavier in some more fancy ingredients, so it's 110, and 237 and 5 are both 96.
Cool. And they're 30 ml bottles?
They're 30 ml bottles, and then they come in this nice box.
Cool.
And then each one of my scents actually has a little card, which references the visual work.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So the box, I sort of think of the box as kind of a way of having like an artist's edition, having a little piece of what an artist does.
Cool. Yeah. I like the presentation a lot for your fragrances.
Thank you.
It's very classy, but not over the top classy. Just simple and nice. I like them. So cool. Thank you. Guys, thanks so much for watching this quick video on Bruno Fazzolari's 3 masculine scents. We'll be back with more videos. Please like this video, share it, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos, as I said. All right, guys. See you all later. Goodbye. Thank you.